Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Roberto here, and I'm gonna talk about my mock trade that I took today. I took a trade, but it was basically off a demo, so excuse me. But I took a trade today, and it wasn't on my funded challenge account with 101. It's just a demo account that I made on Trade Locker because I've Trade Locker is better, but I already paid for the DX trading account on 101 funding. If I do lose that account, then I will go again on Trade Locker to see if I could win on Trade Locker. Um, but yeah, no, this is my mock trade. I learned I was studying on the past few days on ICT's optimal trade entry, and I ended up doing that. So I ended up using that today because I saw it, and I really thought I could enter off it. It was giving my bias was good, and I said I wanna give it. If I'm gonna start learning ICT strategies, I gotta start believing in it a bit more. I know my original strategy with liquidity sweeps, breaker structures, fair value gaps. Those are really the main kind of confluences I look for. But now I'm really actually learning more about liquidity sweeps. So this is getting more interesting. I'm finding love, not finding love, but I now have more time to get into trading because the school is now ending. So I'm definitely more excited that I can start doing this and let's go over this mock trade. Um, let's see here. Let's go like here. Okay, so I took a trade on the S&P 500 today. As you can see on the daily, we're bullish. I mean, no, we were bullish till here, till around April. We're bearish now. So I was looking for bearish confirmation. Even though, as you can see, this is trade on the Thursday, we were fully bullish. A big bullish day, but I traded bearish and I was right. So this was because if we go on to hourly, I seen this big liquidity sweep because we just wanted to fill this fair value gap. If I come here, all this trading, this was from yesterday's trade that I seen. We kind of did the same thing, well, yesterday, but today. But I actually took today's trade. Yesterday, or this day, we didn't take the trade. But yeah, as you can see, we were just trying to fill this fair value gap. So I knew once we filled this fair value gap, came back down immediately on the hourly. There was nothing, no real bullish confirmation yet. But I knew we were gonna go higher. We just needed, I guess, to sweep some. We needed to sweep liquidity. And when it came down to it on the hourly, I was trying to look for liquidity sweeps, which we kind of did. Can I? Um, I don't want to hide this. I feel like it'd be better. Okay, I should move it out the way. So what I was doing here was I was looking for once price came up to here and came up here, came back down, came up here, came back down again. I knew we were going to be bearish, so I was really looking for us to come into this this gap right here. We had this imbalance, and I knew we were going to come back to it. It was just the fact of when we were going to sweep up highs and come back down lower for it, which we ended up going here. Once I seen we broke this low, I knew we were going to come and sweep out these. Sorry, I just burped. I knew we were going to come out sweep these. We just kept sweeping liquidity here. We're going to the 15 minute. We could see it better. Um, Look, I even marked it out, but I'll take this out so you can see it better. It's the same low. Once we broke this low, as you can see, I thought we were gonna sweep liquidity and come back up, just because we were mostly bullish. It was just the fact that once we broke structure, it was just looking for us to fill this gap imbalance, really, just full gap. 15 minute, we swept liquidity, came back down. Even here, you can see this high was 03567 is 059. So we didn't really sweep it out, but we did kind of push up into that area. Um, I knew we were gonna come back. Sorry, I'm just looking at this fair value gap that I just seen for bullish. I could have seen that, but sorry, let me get back to the trade. Yeah, I seen we swept liquidity and broke structure, so I knew we were gonna be bearish. Now it's mostly about just trying to find an entry of how we going to fit how are we going to enter before we go into this imbalance area. And this red line down here is just the low of this like hourly. So I thought we're gonna sweep liquidity too. Since we're already pushing down, I thought we were gonna come and sweep these lows, which we did at the end of the day. So I was right where price was going to go. But we dropped down to the 5 minute even more. I'll put that later, but even more, you can see we had break structure in the 5 minute, and here was the 5 minute fair value gap, and that's really where I was like, okay, if we're gonna come back down, we need to come back up because we had the bullish candle. If we just went straight down into this imbalance, then it would have been hard to even try and find an entry. But the fact we came up bullish for this 5 minute told me that we were gonna come back into this imbalance. So once I knew that, it was mostly me coming back into the 1 minute and trying to find an entry, which this is where ICT strategy came in, where I used the Fibonacci optimal trade entry, take this relative high to this relative low. Um, put this up more. Okay, as you can see here, we were in the fair value gap. We didn't break. We respected the fair value gap, which I knew gave even more confirmation that we were going to go lower. But as you can see from the Fibonacci, we came into the 62%, and then once we broke structure, once we came down from that 62% and the fair value gap, was when I was like, okay, we're really gonna get this. I put my stops above this high, so I was like, if we get above higher, we're out. And I put my one take profit here just because we're gonna hit the imbalance, because on the other imbalance, from a couple of days ago, we just came into the middle and left. I didn't want to put my take profit all the way down here, even though what I think I should have done was put my first take profit here, um, and then go off the Fibonacci and kind of get this one. So I could have had like two take profits to get a little bit more reward, because as you can see, we just dumped in price, and we ended up hitting the hourly low, which was the end of the Fibonacci. So optimal trade entry hit all profits. We could have even had uh a six to reward, but we're not here for if ands. We're just here to get our win and get our win and call it a day. But yeah, we're able to get in. We're able to win this trade. I'm happy because I've been losing trades recently, so I'm happy I was able to win this, and especially using ICT's concept with kind of using my concept still, or the concept I've been originally using with the fair value gap and break a structure, and really being able to do it. So I'm happy that I'm able to incorporate this into my strategy and just continually get better at the market. I knew where price was going to go at the end with the liquidity, sweep that area of liquidity, and then ended up rallying back up, and we ended up bullish later on today. But I was happy we were able to do this. As you can see on the trade locker, am I able to? On the trade locker, we were able to get 6960, which on a demo account doesn't really matter. This is like a fake challenge account. I mean a demo challenge account. So on the demo, these two really were just me just trying to figure out what how trade locker works. 'Cause I don't know how it works, so it was my first time. And then today I took a trade on Trade Locker, and as you can see, we went up 3.5% or around 7,000. Um, so yeah, I'm happy that I took this trade. Um, yeah, I'm really happy I'm able to win this trade. As you can see, it was just unemployment claims today, so I knew we were gonna have a great day. Tomorrow, we have a lot of stuff. Probably not gonna trade, but I'm still gonna be looking for trades tomorrow, so I'm down. So if I see a good entry, I'll probably risk a little. Um, and yeah, I'm just happy I was able to take this trade. Still got to learn more ICT concepts, learn more about liquidity. But no, yeah, that was mostly it for the trade. I usually trade US 30, but oh shit. How do I go back? As you can see, I saw this concept later on in the day, but it was the same thing. I thought we were gonna come out sweep these lows, which we didn't, because as you can see, this low here is just look at this low. It's 86934. As you can see here, we got 876.8. So we never ended up sweeping it, but we did come and sweep these lows. And in the 15 minute, as you can see, I tried to use it here, but I didn't really get anything. Um, There was no real entry. I mean, I was seeing because it was the same gap, the same imbalance was there, so it was really just trying to find how to get into the imbalance, but there was never a clear destination. Even on the 1 minute, there was no there was no way we were gonna get there. So like even if I tested out, like I didn't see it here, and there was really no confluence. I mean, yeah, kind of, but we would have already swept the imbalance. So I wouldn't even believe that we were to go back down and clear for more. But as you can see, just trying to find out where the Fibonacci works more is what I'm trying to do. If I could see it more, obviously it's not gonna always hit, but it's good to see if I could kind of incorporate it. Um, I should take it more. I didn't really do much on the Nasdaq, I think today. Yeah, I really didn't do much. Same thing low, just trying to sweep the lows, and we ended up sweeping the lows. So it was mostly seeing the same thing for all the indexes, but took the trade on S&P and ended up hitting. So I'm proud of that. And scroll up. And yeah, that's mostly it for my trade recap. It was a good win today. I'm happy. Let's see if we can get one tomorrow, or probably not trade tomorrow because it's too much news. But if we can, it'll be beautiful. We could try. Um, but yeah, no, it was a good trade. Hopefully we get another one tomorrow. And thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate it. Have a good day.